Previously, on the border.
You know about women, right?
Played me, Mike. Don't ever do it again.
Drop your weapon!
In order to see the shrink.
ICS does not take orders from CSIS.
No, they'll take orders from the deputy minister.
If this gets out, it could bring down the government, so naturally the Prime Minister will get involved. Remember, shit rolls downhill.
Get in the van.
It's nice waking up. You're still here.
I should go. I need a shave.
3 blades, right? 3 blades. I found this on sale at the drugstore. Thought it might come in handy. It is a toothbrush. It is a razor. It is shaving soap.
Any spare underwear?
It was only $20, Mike. Hardly a major investment.
What'd I say?
If all we are is the sex, you know what? That's fine. Let's just be step buddies, huh? Forget the rest.
You on.
I need some clarity, Mike.
Look, meet me at the restaurant for dinner tonight. We'll talk, I promise.
You promise me.
I promise.
I'll talk to you again later today. Hey, congratulations. Turns out one of your dog fighters is wanted for 2 murders in Hanoi.
Oh, great.
Hey, you got a killer off the streets. Be proud.
It doubles the number of forms I gotta fill out. That's what I hate about these sweeps, the goddamn paperwork when they're done.
Maybe you got banged up pretty good last night.
I'm fine.
Sure you are.
What's that supposed to mean?
Come on, Layla, you haven't been fine since you shot that kid in the woods.
Are you complaining about how I'm doing my job?
No, I'm just concerned.
Right, because you're Mr. Sensitive.
You haven't seen the government shrink yet, have you?
And you have.
Actually, yeah. It's been pretty helpful.
Great Jackson in therapy. That's one for the books.
So much for opening up, Jesus.
You know what DC wants? A single North American border with a U.S. standard of security.
Because he's been so successful at keeping out all the illegals, drugs, and guns.
They're not concerned with guns.
We are.
Major Kessler?
What are horsemen doing here?
Excuse us?
There's an airplane waiting for you at Island Airport, sir. Your presence is required in Ottawa. By whom? Not at liberty to say, sir.
Not only do I outrank you, but I'm in the middle of a meeting with Cecil.
Cabinet Minister.
Who? Hold the plane. I'll make my own way to the island.
Can I help you?
Mike Kessler, ICS. The minister wants to see me.
There's nothing here. You must be mistaken.
Is she alone? Excuse me. I have an appointment.
When Major Kessler arrives, send him in.
He's here now, Minister.
Major Kessler?
Madam Minister.
Constance, why don't you take a long lunch? There's nothing on the schedule until 2. Deputy Minister, can your business wait until then?
Of course, Minister.
Where the hell did you get off sending 2 goons?
If you'll excuse me, Major. My predecessor installed a recorder to ensure the integrity of my office. He was a bloody prig. But if I get rid of it, I look corrupt.
Are you intending to behave improperly?
I'll strip you naked and have my way with you here on the floor? Maybe.
Politicians.
It's good to see you, Mike.
If you wanted to flirt, you could have sent a dirty email.
I need a favor.
I'm listening.
Last night, 3 women were picked up by ICS. Here are their names. I need you to release them today and make their deportation warrants disappear.
Who are they?
Can't tell you that or anything else. You have to do it by yourself. No associates, no paperwork, no e-trails.
Violate protocol with nothing to cover my ass.
I could order you. I am the minister.
Of labor. I answer to public safety.
There are precedents, and I have the PM's ear.
You haul me in here like a private gone AWOL, then you ask me to release 3 aliens for reasons you won't explain.
You're the only person I trust.
And tell me what's going on.
I've had your back.
Okay.
Good. I'll go. If anyone asks, we were discussing proposed amnesty for illegal nannies.
Is that what this is, another nanny gate?
Oh, not unless nannies are wearing G-strings and 6-inch heels.
Strippers. The ones we picked up on our sweep?
A car outside will take you to the airport.
I asked a question.
Thank you, Major. That'll be all.
Long lunch?
My office.
Don't you know the warden at Central Detention? Something about his wife?
We went to high school together.
I need you to get over there and release the Russian strippers you picked up yesterday.
Their visas expired months ago.
Ottawa's taking an interest. I need your friend the warden to lose the paperwork.
Anything else I can do? Drive him home? Buy him pizza?
Good idea. Find out everything you can.
About what?
All I know for certain is our interest in these women is classified. No written records, no emails, nothing traceable. Don't even talk to the squad. You can say no.
I think you know me better than that.
Right, send in Slade.
Slade. Hey.
Hey, careful. 7 decibel shift can damage the middle ear.
Uh-huh. You busy?
I'm composing a love sonnet in Fortran. It's like a Latin with binary code.
Boss wants to see you. Cool. Tread carefully.
This is Dave.
How do you do that?
See upside down? Yeah, it's an essential post-literate skill. Is that the Minister of Labor?
We work together in Bosnia.
Oh, yeah. A beautiful woman, the bombs, the bullets. Yeah, I get it. What?
I admire Minister Fleischer for her principled nationalist stand in a pro-American cabinet. She also looks hot in uniform.
Svetlana Karpov, Maya Vasilyev, and Nadia Polovsky. Find everything there is. Work history, bank accounts, what they did in Russia, who they speak to on their cell phone. Talk to no one and leave no cyber footprints. Don't even talk to the squad.
Oh, my Cyrillic alphabet sucks. Maybe Layla could help out?
No one. That'll be all.
Last. The smell in there, I cannot tell you. Like dirty socks, fermenting and dog shit.
My cowboy hat.
Look like shit. Glue place, suka.
Miss Vasilyev needs her hat.
Such pretty eyes. You really should do something with them. Алло, да, привет. Все нормально.
Hey, partner, check this out. A little boy's at puberty. Nice.
You mind? Personal time.
Don't get too personal. First sign of autoerotic activity, I'm getting the fire extinguisher.
Я никому ничего не сказала.
Where to?
Okay, пока. The Pink Russian. We live upstairs.
You don't have to go back there, you know. The deportation orders have been dropped. You can start over.
Why? You know a place where they need good dancers?
You could retrain. Maybe take a bookkeeping course.
Она хочет нас сделать бухгалтерами. I look like accountant? We're trained already.
Look, I'm just saying, if your boss is coercing you, making you do things that you don't want to do.
Ah, you think we're sex slaves? We're dancers, not whores. And Pavel is okay, boss. He even gives us holiday pay.
Fine.
As far as I can tell, they're the real deal. Exotic dancers with long working histories from the best Moscow nightclubs.
So they're legit.
Yeah, not quite. Svetlana Karpov, she's been arrested a couple of times for theft. Nothing stuck. She's a talented woman. You should see what she can do with a hockey stick. What? Video blog. $9.99 for 3 days. I'll need reimbursement.
So tell me about this club.
Ah, the Pink Russian. Downtown strip joint.
Who owns it?
Pavel Makarov. He's a real entrepreneur. He's got a travel agency, import-export business. He's got 2 restaurants, the Black Russian in Toronto and the White Russian in Ottawa.
Now, if the politicos and the hell go there for the caviar.
Yes, and they go to the Pink Russian for Svetlana.
What the hell? Stay in the car. Stay in the... Damn it.
You want to take my picture?
Miss Karpov, did ICS arrange for your release?
This wonderful woman from government set us free and drove us back.
Do you work for ICS? What's your name?
Ladies, this way.
Why did you release these strippers?
Exotic dancers.
Aren't they in the country illegally?
No comment.
Is it true the order to release came directly from the Minister of Labor? What is her interest in these women?
Ladies, please.
Here, what's the Minister's relationship to Pavel Makarov?
Kessler.
Boss, you're not gonna like this.
I'm picking up a live
I'm on the phone. Maggie, go ahead.
That's Maggie? Tell her she's going to be on TV.
What is it that Russian strippers have to offer that Canadians don't?
Women here do not like titillating the man. They want to have companies and be big bosses. We give Canadian man back his virility.
Amen, sister.
The Russian strippers were being detained when their deportation orders were mysteriously revoked. They were personally delivered to the Pink Russian Strip Club by Immigration and Customs Security agent Margaret Norton. An unidentified source has romantically linked the owner of the club, Pavel Makarov, with Suzanne Fleischer, the Minister of Labor. I'm Shannon Day, reporting from Metro 3.
Well, I guess Maggie won't be undercover anytime soon.
What's going on here, boss?
Deputy Minister, we were blindsided. I'll get to the bottom of it.
I didn't authorize any release of illegal strippers.
A request came through from Labor.
What, from Suzanne Fleischer? Did she meet with this Russian?
I wouldn't know.
Who leaked it to the media?
No one in this office.
The opposition will run with this like a starving dog with a rat.
I'm on it, sir.
Yes, well, run me something I can leak to the press.
Look, baby, I'm drunk, not stupid.
You're funny, man. Take me away from all this.
Oh, you bet.
I like you, Mushman. I bet you have big car.
Here we are. There we go. Let me get that for you.
Backseat, naughty man. Ты скотина! Я тебя ненавижу! Я не могу себе поверить! Отпусти меня сейчас же!
You must be Macaron. Who the hell are you? Immigration. I'd like you to come with me. Do you have a warrant? I don't need one.
I know you want to hear bad things of Pavel. Maybe you want other things too.
The truth would be fine.
Well, I want things. Landed immigrant papers for me and visa, so my little sister can come here.
How about a ticket on the next plane to Moscow?
I know Pavel from Moscow, from Black Market. He's what they call fixer. He pulls strings.
He brought you to Canada.
He wants only what's best for club. He was supposed to arrange paperwork, but then you come and arrest us.
You got out pretty fast.
There's always some higher bigwig he calls.
What bigwig did he call for you?
I could make something up.
It doesn't work that way.
In Moscow, they kill you for a pack of cigarettes. If I don't get my baby sister out, she'll be dead in the streets. You're a good man, yes?
Yvonne Castle on line 2. Sorry, she insisted. Really insisted.
We had a meeting.
His mistress?
Immigration lawyer. Not that's any of your business.
He was very worried for just immigration lawyer.
Yvonne.
So much for talking, eh, Mike? I cannot believe I actually took you seriously. Let's just eliminate conversation from this relationship. Silent sex. Isn't that just a workaholic's dream?
You smell like grape gummy worms.
I used my cousin's bubblegum scented shampoo.
Bubblegum, so sexy.
She's 5. And her mother is kicking me off of the couch.
Oh no, that's terrible.
I am an unemployed geek. No job, no rent, no place to live.
What are you gonna do?
Head back to the res?
No. I like this. Us. I mean, us, like the unit formed by you in proximity to me.
I like us too.
Well, you can live with me, right? I mean, people do that. Normal people, male, female, they live in one place, right?
Yeah. I accept. This is great.
So great.
Look, pal, we can hold you for a couple days without laying charges.
And you call yourselves a democracy?
What is in Russia, a couple decades?
Okay, one more time. Who did you call to get your dancers released? Ask your boss. He knows. Who told the press? You? Maybe I should have. Business was good tonight, no?
I found 2 electronic deposits of 50 grand each in the bank account of a holding company registered to Makarov. Second deposit was dated today.
Sounds like a payoff.
The money bounced around the world about 40 times, in and out of dozens of seemingly random bank accounts.
Who is your contact at the Ministry of Labor? Besides the minister? You know the Ministry of Labor? I most certainly do. What is the nature of your relationship?
I'll take over here.
Sir?
Write your reports in the morning.
We are no longer on the record.
What exactly is the nature of your relationship with the Minister of Labor?
She's an attractive woman, especially without her clothes.
You're lying. She wouldn't let a creep like you anywhere near her.
She has a tattoo, a tiny butterfly. I wonder if the Prime Minister knows. If I'm not mistaken, Major, you too have seen this butterfly.
Blackmailing her?
Don't be absurd. I don't take money from women.
Not even 100 grand in electronic payments?
Miss Fleischer and I enjoyed a brief and pleasant dalliance. When your thugs came for my girls, I quite naturally turned to her for help.
I'm trying to decide whether I should waste a crowd's money keeping you locked up.
I'm a great believer in fiscal prudence.
Don't leave town, we're not done yet. Mike, authorized, yes, I need to speak to the Minister of Surgery.
One moment, Major. I'm sorry, Major. The Minister can't take your call.
Yvonne.
I have got 14 critical human rights cases on my desk, Mike. And I mean critical as in life and death, could impact the future of international law. But no, I spent my morning drying the tears of some hypersex prima donna.
Walk with me.
And according to Ms. Karpov, this sexy immigration man by which she apparently meant you gave her my name and assured her I give a shit.
She's lying.
Right. Yet, there she was in my office pleading for help and asking me how you were in the sack. And that's the exact phrase, by the way, in the sack.
I did apologize for last night.
Does this pathetic orphan sister even exist? Huh? No, I wouldn't mind knowing if I'm going to launch into weeks of exasperation and paperwork.
You can say no.
The Svetlanas of the world cannot even hear the word no. They dig their psychic hooks into you, and the more you squirm, the deeper they sink.
You exaggerate.
Admit it. She looked at you with those big, cosmetically enhanced eyes, and you reached for my name like a drowning man reaching for a lifesaver.
Just say no. 2 little letters.
I don't believe you.
Can we try dinner again?
2 little letters, Mike.
What do you think you're doing?
Where is she? Is there a problem?
Go away.
Since when does Suzanne Fleischer hide?
There was a dinner party at the Russian embassy. Pavel sat next to me. A successful restaurateur, good-looking, charming.
Please.
I was lonely. Power may be an aphrodisiac, but not when it's wielded by a woman.
He asked you out?
Yeah, we went to dinner. And I barely remember the restaurant. The whole night's a blur.
Rohypnol?
I was knocking it back pretty good. And it wouldn't have been my first blackout. I woke up the next morning thinking I dreamt it all. And then a bouquet of roses arrived with some very unflattering video.
You should have called me.
And reveal myself as a pathetic skank. No, thank you.
You wanted money?
No. I spent 6 weeks going to AA and waiting for the other shoe. Then he called Monday night and told me that 3 of his dancers were going to be deported. Thought maybe I could help him out for old time's sake.
So you put the squeeze on me.
Which makes you what? Devil's bitch? Jesus. My God. What am I gonna do? The opposition's calling for my resignation.
So give it to them.
I let the bastards sign away the country. Self-defense isn't dead, you know. They've already got it in Europe.
You're not the only patriot in Ottawa.
Have you checked lately? Everybody wants to play ball with the big kids.
And here it is. This is where we sleep. That's what the plan is, right? Because I could just sleep on a couch.
You don't have a couch?
Floor. I could sleep on the floor. Probably break my back, but I would still be willing.
Whoa. Concord 3000. Push-button phone and built-in answer machine.
Love it when you talk like that.
Hieronymus.
Oh, no. Please, God, no.
Hieronymus, pick up, sweetie pie. Hieronymus, pick up the phone, please.
Is that your mother?
This week's dinners are in your freezer.
Do you want to take that?
The labels are nice and clear this time, so there won't be any more accidents.
Mom? Please, I'm busy here. Mom, please, not now. She infantilizes me, which, I can't really blame her for that because I am an infant. I live in a squalor with loud, smelly gerbils, and I have no social skills, so
I am so not worthy.
You're cute when you spiral down into a pit of self-loathing.
Really? Because most women find that a turn-off.
Well, I am not most women.
You can't be here.
There's no place else for me to go.
No. I'll have someone drive you home.
What home? Pavel goes crazy when he finds out I talk to you. He throws me out on street like dog. Now I have nothing. No visa, no job, no money, not even a pair of panties.
How did you find me?
The lawyer lady. She told me you like to help people like me.
That was awfully good of her.
Actually, between you and me, she's a bitch. What you do to her? You should wear brassiere when you sleep or your teeth get saggy.
Well, this gives sexual harassment in the workplace a whole new meaning.
Just one night, Maggie. I swear.
I owe you.
Yeah. Wear your clothes.
I'm wearing them.
Yeah, that's debatable.
Pavel lets me take nothing, not even my passport. Not even picture of my baby sister. I can borrow from you, yes?
Absolutely not.
It's after 2. Pavel's gone home for sleep, so maybe you can help me get my things.
I'll go get dressed.
Bring gun.
What?
It's good to be prepared. The key is here somewhere.
Door's open.
Pavel? Pavel, you there? Pavel? Pavel?
Major Kessler, Detective Menzies.
Hope you don't mind. ICS will be assisting you in your investigation.
If I understand correctly, the deceased recently caused your squad a lot of public embarrassment.
Hold on.
And his body was discovered by an ICS agent and a woman who claimed she was at your home when he was killed.
What are you suggesting?
Conflict of interest?
Have we got a problem here?
Hey. Hey, Terry, how you doing? How's the family?
Hey.
How's that kid here? Still playing all those tournaments?
Yeah.
Kid's 12 years old, gonna be the next grandmaster at chess.
Top 10 in the province under 16.
No way. Well, hey, look, do you mind if we take a look at the body?
For you? Sure.
Nice, kid. No powder burns on the temple, none on the hand. This guy was shot from a couple feet away.
Impact spatter on the pillow suggests he was standing when he was shot, not sitting.
Well, it sure to me to lay my tent to make this look like a suicide. What do you think? The Russian mob?
They like to advertise their hits, not dress them up as suicide.
Some stupid criminal.
Killer was lucky to get away with one shot. We're looking for an amateur.
Hey, what's going on? Are you in homicide now?
I need to know who's using ICS to destroy a federal cabinet minister. You take Ms. Vasiliev. Bruce, you take Ms. Volovsky.
Sure, got it.
Tell me all about it.
I have an alibi. I was making passionate love when Pavel was killed.
Yeah, well, we don't have an exact time of death.
Any time in the last 4 hours.
And the name of this Superman?
My lover's important person. Canadian, there would be scandal.
Why, he's married?
She's inside the closet.
Well, that explains the 4 hours.
Yes, we climax many times.
You ever see Makarov talk to anyone from the government?
You mean when he turned us in?
Pavel turned you into ICS?
I heard him on phone. He says we're out 2 days max. If I talk, maybe he slits my throat. The bastard. Now who's dead?
All his emails for the last 2 months are deleted. Trash is emptied, recycling bins cleaned out.
I'll take the computer back to ICS.
There's not much point. Makarov used Obliterate. It automatically destroys all temp files, cookies, passwords, deleted files. Just shreds them into microbytes. Our techs can't do a thing.
That guy will figure it out.
Daddy Pulaski's passed out in a room. She's a bellhead. She's got a stash of painkillers.
They can cause uncontrollable rage.
Well, she's been passed out for a while, and there's no sign of blood in the room or on her clothes.
I'm beat. Can somebody else babysit Svetlana?
She'll be safest with you. We'll post a man.
Make it a woman.
Obliterate was designed by Finnish ex-hackers. They like to leave themselves a tiny back door just in case that craving for remote access proves irresistible.
You found the emails.
I resurrected fragments. Enough to know the source computer is in Ottawa, and I got the signature. Rasputin. Didn't he bring down the Tsar?
He destroyed it from within.
I did Makarov cell phone records for the last 6 months, mostly Ottawa calls from the restaurant. But there was, in the last 6 weeks, 9 different calls from 9 different disposable cell phones.
Which means they're untraceable.
Yeah. And I found 3 calls from the labor minister's private cell.
Shannon Day's here.
Take her to the interview room.
For me, you shouldn't have.
I didn't. Randy's doing the interview.
Shannon Day made a fool out of me on national TV.
So I think you might not be impartial.
Are you questioning my professionalism?
Not now, Maggie.
The bastard probably killed himself just to screw me.
His cell records show 3 calls from you in the past 6 weeks.
I was trying to buy the video back. He wasn't interested.
Then why 3 calls?
He was playing me, pretending to consider my offer.
So he was interested?
I don't know. What, am I a suspect now? I was cooking risotto for you last night, remember?
Of course I did.
PM's hanging tough, but the murder? Better draft that resignation letter.
Who wants to see you go down?
Read the papers, it's a long list. This is Ottawa, not Washington. I thought we played nicer here.
Not when you play with the big kids.
Freedom of the press is guaranteed under the Charter. Do you have any idea how long it takes to mount a charter defense? You'll spend the next 2 years in jail. You wouldn't. You're a material witness to a murder. I certainly would.
What if I don't know who my source was?
Then how did you find out about the strippers? Phone call. One of those voice distorters from a phone booth in Ottawa.
I traced the last 50 grand to a bank in Bucharest, then I lost the trail. But I had the precise time and date and a pretty good hunch the money would return to this hemisphere. So I unearthed the routing protocol vulnerability and captured snapshots of every single 50 grand transfer at that time in North America.
Just North America?
I can only handle one continent at a time.
And?
So, the money came from Illinois. A bank account registered to Bloomfield Aeronautics.
They build sensor components for American missiles.
And missile defense systems. Their current contract with the Pentagon is worth over $1 billion.
They'll be worth even more if our government allows them to install missile defense systems in the Arctic.
And Suzanne Fletcher's the last cabinet holdout on missile defense.
Hey, 6 weeks ago, somebody at the labor minister ran an Interpol check on Makarov, which means they got security clearance.
Good work. That narrows it to 12 or so players.
Hey, I ran a security profile on all their top-level bureaucrats.
Minister Fletcher, did you by any chance run an Interpol check on Pavel Makarov?
I wish I had. Why? Have you got something?
Did you ever call him from your office?
Only on my cell.
Was the recording device in your office switched off when you spoke to him?
I can swear to it.
Kyle Larkin, Fletcher's deputy. See if there's any connection to Bloomfield Aeronautics.
Larkin's brother-in-law is lobbyist for the Crothers Group. Take a look at the client list.
Bloomfield's right on top.
Larkin flew in last night for an IT conference at the convention center, so we had an opportunity.
Do we have Larkin's fingerprints on file?
Right here.
Get them to Detective Manzi, see if she can turn up a match. And you get me Larkin's itinerary.
Got it.
It's 15:03. He's running behind schedule.
Good.
Listen, Mike. You first.
I lean on you pretty heavily in this case.
I can take the weight.
I know.
There's Larkin, too. Jesus.
On the move. Out of the car, now. What is going on here? I'm late for a press conference. What the hell do you think you're doing?
What's CSIS doing here?
We've been monitoring the deputy minister's lobbying efforts.
You mean helping him destroy a cabinet minister to push through missile defense?
Become a conspiracy theorist now? How quaint.
Yet here you are. You're under arrest for the murder of Pavel Makarov.
Murder? That'd be ridiculous.
You missed a few fingerprints when you cleaned up the scene.
Good God, man, what are you thinking?
You had 100 grand to Makarov to set up Minister Fleischer. Makarov got greedy, he tried to blackmail you, so you shot him.
He was drunk, he was waving a gun around. I tried to grab it and it went off.
You shot him from 3 feet away.
Come on.
This man is a companion of the Order of Canada, for God's sake.
How many murders does a companion get?
We'll ship him off to some shivering outpost like Finland. What?
Couldn't do that for the fittest.
He'll be out in an hour. The coroner will determine suicide, and this case will never see the court.
It'll be public record. The deputy minister's arrest should dominate the headlines for weeks.
Okay. So, Minister Fleischer will be publicly cleared of all wrongdoing.
I'm listening.
The deputy minister will confess to engineering the stripper's release as a result of an unfortunate affair with one of them. We'll give her a work visa, and Larkin will be dismissed in disgrace.
The woman will need 2 visas. She's got a sister, and Larkin does jail time. I'll do no such thing. Should we talk to those reporters?
2 years minimum security, perversion of justice.
5 years, and a freeze on his assets. And you tell the Prime Minister.
Car.
You call my lawyer. No, you respect him. Get in a goddamn car.
Case mattering what CSIS interest in the Deputy Minister of Labor? Is CSIS involved in the release of the Russian strippers? What about the death of Pavel Makarov?
So he's sexy, this deputy ice cream?
Deputy Minister.
Oh, like priest, yes? Horny as hell.
Just deny the whole thing. The press will assume you're lying anyway.
Now my little Sonia can have a good life.
So there really is a Sonia.
Of course. Here is picture. She not sweet, my little Zayka?
Promise you and your sister never come near me again.
But we have such chemistry. He's powerful, yes?
Let him go. Too much woman for him anyway. A word, Major? You might as well have this. I won't be needing it.
Yvonne, wait.
Papers have printed apologies. I've got hard-ass reporters eating out of my hand. And the civil servants, my God, they're being civil.
Glad I could help.
Oh, you helped. PM doesn't like being bullied by upstart multinationals. He's offering you a new portfolio.
Congratulations.
Do you remember when you pointed out I really wasn't your boss?
Vaguely.
I am now.